Brian McKinney. Make sure y'all subscribe to L.O.T.S Proof Media. Shout out to L.O.T.S Proof Media.
Charleston White had an interview the other day in which something happened during the interview, and he upped his fire. He pulled out his pistol. And he put out the pistol on not necessarily the host, but there was somebody in the room that I didn't see, right? But the host was trying to calm him down. So now you have the same activist now. He's upping his pistol. He's pulling out his pistol. We call it up in the fire. He upped his fire. He pulled out his pistol, right? And then he threatened the host. Like, oh, don't stand in front of me when I got a gun in my hand, homie. Okay. Now, I be saying like Charleston White, bro. Let me tell you something. I can't tell if you a gangster or you an activist. I'm lost, Charles. I'm lost. I'm lost with this man because his ego sometimes pops out. And he used to be in the streets, so sometimes the street comes out in him. So I'm confused about Charleston White. Are you an activist or are you not? Because you pulling out pistols, like what role are you going to play in society? You can't play both roles. You can't be an activist. I'm not saying you can't be an activist in the gangster because that's Black Panther, so it does happen. But you can't tread the fence like that. You can't play both sides of the fence to that degree, right? Because you're going around snitching on people. Last time I checked, the Black Panthers wasn't based on snitching. If you're gonna base your ploy, your campaign on snitching, you can't be out here doing crimes to the point where you can be snitched on.
Hell,
the snitch cannot be a criminal. The snitch is supposed to be a civilian. If you're a civilian, they say that you have the right to snitch because you're a civilian. You're not partaking in no crimes. But this man here, he runs his mouth like a thug. Charleston White talks like a gangster, like a thug, no lie. Right? Hey. But he switches over when inconvenient, he switches back into activist mode. But the man even went, yo, dog, the man went off on what's the name's mother? Duck, FBG Duck. FBG Duck, that's a drill rapper out of Chicago, for those that don't know, right? Who recently passed away. I think of last year he passed away, right? So many people passed this year, I wouldn't be surprised if it was this year, but I believe it was last year. FBG Duck passed away. Now maybe it was this year. Don't hold me on that. But this man went and started cursing out Momma Duck. That's FBG Duck's mother. Now he gives FBG Duck's mother money. I think she had some rent trouble or some car troubles.
And King Von's murder. That's what Genius said. Shots out Genius. You know what I'm saying?
Who that? Whose mother?
King Von's mother.
No, that's not King Von's mom. That's FBG. No. That's FBG Duck mama.
Yeah, he said he gave him some money too.
Oh, he gave King Von's mother too?
Yeah.
See, I didn't know that. I didn't know that. Shout out to the comment section. Y'all keep me on point. Shout out to the comment section. Now, matter of fact, he was helping other people's mothers too. So to Genius's defense, yes.
Yeah.
He was, I don't know. I'm not sure if it was King Von's mom, but he definitely was helping out other people's mothers that their childs were victim of gang crimes and stuff like that. Right? So this man went to disrespect the FBG mama, talking about, yo, she just sucked my and like the man went spazzed out. Now my thing is, brother, come on, man. What role are you playing? Because at the end of the day, you talking about you gonna shoot T.I.'s son in the face. You started making fun of T.I.'s son, talking about, oh, he woo, he looked like this, woo. You going in. Are you an activist or are you not? Is Charleston White an activist or is he not? Because he's treading the fence, bro. He's playing all type of roles. And then he hides behind this activist time to snitch superhero.
Yeah, man. That's what I be trying to see. I'm trying to figure him out. Like, why are you trying to play both sides of the field? Act like, oh, you're a good guy. You want everybody to do this, but then at the end of the day, you talking about, oh boy, don't talk to me like that when I got my file on me. What contradictory person you is, but you don't want nobody. And was this person unarmed?
Who?
Was the person unarmed?
I'm not sure. I don't think they were armed, and I don't want to assume that because you never know who got the fire on them. But nobody pulled out no fire at no point. Nobody pulled out no fire, right? The host confronted him, and the host was telling him calm down and stuff like that. But then at one point he just turned and faced the host like, homie, don't pull up on me, no pistol in my hand.
Don't even talk to
And
me
I
like
could
that.
dig it, because when you got that fire in your hand, you really don't want nobody talking to you. Like if you got a pistol in your hand and somebody's able to be aggressive with you, that means that pistol don't mean nothing. That's disrespect. So I understand when he said that. But once again, what role are you playing? Are you an activist or are you not? I don't
Straight
get
up.
it.
What are
I
you?
don't
What are
get
you
it.
doing, bro? Like, that's what I'm trying to figure out. What is he doing? You know what I'm
All
saying?
right, go ahead.
Go ahead. No, I'm listening.
Now I'm gonna say what Melvin said. He said no, he's not helping her, but he called her child a killing murderer that deserves to die. He's not a good activist. You're destroying minds by talking about people of the past like the great Nipsey Hussle. Facts though, the man going in on Nipsey Hussle too. So it's like,
Yeah, man, he's a little contradicting, little crazy person running around right now, man. Like I say, man, double-edged sword gonna get you killed eventually, bro.
yeah,
You know
yeah,
what I'm saying? So
yeah.
he could
Because
sit there. Yeah,
he's preaching this like he's preaching like, oh, don't snitch. But at the same time, people do crimes and not always for the wrong reason. People hurt people, but not always for the wrong reason. People kill people, but not always for the wrong reasons.
straight up.
Right? Sometimes we do take law into our own hands. And everybody that takes law into their own hands is not wrong. The only thing that they're wrong on their part is because they jeopardize their freedom, knowing that people love them, but they're not wrong in the situation. Everybody that takes a life is not wrong. Everybody that does a crime is not wrong. It's just in the statutes, it's considered a crime. But everybody that commits a crime is not wrong.
That's it.
So when you talk about snitching on people, sometimes you're snitching on people with innocent intent. God judge you by your intentions. So you're snitching on people that have good intentions. Though they got caught up in the law, they had good intentions. Who is this? Who is it? Why is it your position to stitch on everybody and be a hall monitor? I don't get it. Who elected you to be the official hall monitor?
Straight up. Who?
So
Like who?
I don't get it. I don't get it. He's like he's treading the fence. He's doing things that people will put their hands on him. But he's trying to say he should be able to say anything without somebody putting their hands on him. And that's not true. You got to be held accountable. And we're not always going to wait for the police to hold you accountable.
No, definitely not in this day and age. Not in this day and age, sir. Definitely.
You see what I'm saying? So I'm on the fence with Charleston. Let me say some of Charleston.
I don't understand him right now, man. Like you said, I agree with him on certain terms of, yeah, all right, yeah, snitching there. You'll see a homeboy get murdered and this and that shit. If you actually not gonna go do nothing about it, bro, let the police handle their job.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? If you're gonna go do something about it, go do what you're gonna do about it. And then you see if you want your life behind bars, if that's what you really want to do about it. You know what I'm saying? If that's how much it hurts you to the full extent, do what you got to do. You know what I'm saying? But if you're not gonna do it, let the police handle their job. That's the only thing I say about that. But other than that, you want to be pulling out guns, you want to be pulling out weapons. Now you're enticing people. You're enticing people to one. That's the same way when Mike Tyson was knocking everybody out, what everybody wanted to do. Boy, I'm gonna knock Mike Tyson out. They training to knock this boy out. They trying to figure out how they gonna knock Mike Tyson out. But man, ain't barely nobody could do that. It was a big task. That same way with Floyd Mayweather. Floyd Mayweather made himself the biggest target. What you gonna do? Oh man, I'm gonna take him out the game. That man went undefeated because why? He strategized. He strategized. The same way this guy trying to strategize using the law, because he actually is not no dummy. He knows the law. He know what he could carry on him. He knows what he could this and that. That man would carry a can of mace. That man would carry a this and that brass knuckles on him. But this and that, none of those things are considered deadly weapons. Might just be considered a weapon. Yeah. You feel what I'm saying? Yeah. So this man is actually technically smart, but then he be trying to bait up people that don't have the education as him into doing something stupid. Come on, man. What is this problem?
That's what he's doing. He's baiting people. He's trying to lure people to do crimes. That's like entrapment, bro. Yeah, like he's luring. He's trying to be the most disrespectful person, and he feels like he has the right to be disrespectful. and he should be, his rights should be protected. But in actuality, yeah, our government, yeah, the police system, yeah, facts though, they do their job. Sometimes they don't, right? But at the same time, that doesn't mean that we can't take the law into our own hand. Though we are jeopardizing our freedom, that's our choice. We have free will. All right. So don't think that everybody's going to use the police to handle their situation.
Straight up.
To get justice. Everybody's not going to use the police to gain justice. Nor does the police use the police all the time to gain justice. No organization on this earth uses police all the time to get justice. You got police officers that's doing stuff behind police back. You got CIA that's doing stuff behind CIA back. You got feds and FBI doing things behind feds and FBI back. FBI back, okay? So don't think that every man, especially when you're a man, sometimes you're going to take justice into your own hands. And every man that takes justice into his own hands is not considered wrong.
Not at all.
Some are, but not all.
Not at all, brother.
So when you're snitching on people just because you've seen something, be careful who you're snitching on. If you don't know the circumstances, everything is not going to end up in the court of law. Everybody's not going to use those same channels to get justice. All right? Does that mean that they don't deserve justice?
All right.
Because a person doesn't call the police, does that mean that they don't deserve justice?
Oh, of course.
No, I'm not asking you that. It's a rhetorical. It's for the people. It's a rhetorical question. That question is really for the people, Planet. Because a man takes justice into his own hand, does that mean that he doesn't deserve justice? Because a man doesn't call police, does that mean that he doesn't deserve justice? Now, this is something that Melvin spoke about, right? He said, why do kids run from police? Because it's embedded. That's a whole different thing, right? That's something else. So see, the reason why we don't snitch is because that reason right there, because we don't trust police. All right. We as the black, for obvious reasons, our community do not trust police. We have valid reasons, why we don't trust police. Right?
Exactly.
But in the same instance now, it kind of has a reverse effect to the point where we don't believe in police at all. Now, I was wondering, one time I spoke to my father, right? I was like, man, I was speaking about government, like my displeased for government. I don't care about government and all that. My father was like, yo, what you talking about? We need government.
Straight up.
Now, when he said that, no lie, my pops made me feel like a fool. For a minute, I have a very rebellious nature. I'm from the streets. We don't rock with government. We don't rock with police, especially from a young lad, from a youth. I always had adopted that mentality. It's as I got older, I was able to adjust my mentality of how I think through my experiences, right? And through wisdom. So when he said that, when my father said that, it made me really I had to check myself. Like, damn, what if we didn't have government? If we didn't have police and government,
pure savage life.
It'd be savageness out here. This would be the most savage environment that you ever encountered if there was no police and no government. Imagine no police and no government. Do you know how ruthless a human being can be? Do you know how savage a human being can get?
Just imagine what's going on right now. And we have government.
You know how quick we lose our religion? You know how quickly, you remember when Moses went up the hill and he brought people, he took them out of their bondage, and then he went up to the hill for a little bit, and when he came back down, people had calves, they was worshiping statues, and they was celebrating and drinking, and they lost their religion, right?
Sodom, what they call it, Sodom and Gomorrah?
Yeah, Sodom and Gomorrah and all that. Listen, the people lost their mind once they wasn't under Moses' instruction. Yeah. Once Moses was not there to see them, what they were doing, these people lost their mind that fast. How long he went on the mountain for? A couple months, a couple weeks? What was it?
I don't know, but 30 days or what? To get the tablets and
forgive me. Down? I should know that. Forgive me.
You know better, you know what I mean? But
maybe somebody in the comment section can let us know how long did Moses go on that mountain. Yeah. Paul Bizzle should know this question. This is why I need Paul Bizzle. This is what Bizzle is an expert in the Bible, right?
Yeah.
So with that being said, the people lost their mind. One thing I know about human beings, we lose our religion fast.
Quick.
Us human beings without God, without the concept of God, we are the most savage thing on this planet. We are savage by nature. It's the God within us. It's the laws of God that we adopt that humbles us and gives us some type of outline of itinerary, a manual of how to conduct ourselves in the physical form, right? So with that being said, how to see the cat's light is I'm Lost by Charleston White. You know what I mean? And I would love to interview Charleston White. I would love to have him on the Don't Shoot the Messenger podcast, right?
Hey,
Because he
man.
definitely has a conflict. His point of view is in contrast to what I subscribe to.
I'm telling you, brother.
And he's wild. He's
Yeah,
wild. He pulled out that pistol, and I couldn't tell. I'm like, damn, the activist went out the window. Charleston White went straight gangster.
I don't know if that's gangster or if he's just, I don't know if it's one of his acts. I don't know at this point with this man. He's a character. He's a character. That's all I can say. Shots out Charleston White. Yeah.
Charleston White, that dude.
Shots
Now,
out.
I did have a recording of Charleston White when he was saying what he was saying. I don't know if I can play it right now, but I did have a recording of Charleston White and actually his words, what he actually said.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Hold on one moment here. Let's see if I can get this going right here. Charleston White. All right, hold on. Let's see something.
Yo, man, see what this man Charleston. Let me hear what this man had to say. Physically.
I don't know if I'm gonna be able to get it played right now. Wait 1 second. Wait 1 second.
This man Charleston White just had me just like in my eardrums, just feeling like, why do I want to hear him some days? You know what I'm saying?
Nah, Charleston White is super entertaining. I'm not gonna lie to you. That man is super entertaining, bro. He's a comedian now. Keep in mind, he's a comedian.
That he treading on the wrong side of comedic tracks. That's all I can say. That ain't Dave Chappelle comedy. You know what I'm saying? He playing. You feel what I'm saying? Like, that's all I can say. Shouts out to Dave Chappelle too, man. You know what I'm saying? Real comedians out here getting that real big boy check. If Charleston White is a comic, why is you want to be laughing with these goons and all this stuff down here and playing crazy? You're playing crazy. Stop that, man. Stop trying to entice kids and the young generation to hurt you, man. That's what it sounds like he's trying to do. You know what I'm saying?
Charleston White playing games, man. Yeah, I don't know if I'm able to play it right now. I'm just gonna play it on the thing, but let's see if we can do it. How's that sound? You hear what's going on?
You don't even have it in your heart to do it. You don't even have it in your heart to do it. How you gonna dictate my heart? And I'm saying, hold on, homie. From the knowledge I got, King Von was a killer. My mama had 2 sons locked up for murder, and my mama let everybody know I'm not in agreement in what my son's done. Look, so this is what I'm saying. You can't make me curl my King Von mama. Fuck that bitch. I don't give a fuck about his mama. Y'all love his mama. I don't.
You know, Von and Duck like counting.
I don't know that.
But you don't know.
I don't know that. But I don't give a damn about it. I help this mama. Why do I need to know about 2 dead ass niggas? I don't give a fuck about Duck or Von. I help this living mama. Fuck them dead niggas that preached about killing niggas. Give a fuck what they was. Why y'all not helping their mama? Why a nigga from Texas got to pay his mama car note? Why? And y'all want to tell me what I'm going to do with my money?
Man, you want to do it because you...
I didn't... No. She asked me.
No.
She asked you. Goddamn not how I know that bitch need a car note paid. How the fuck I know she need a car note paid if she don't ask? You think I'm calling and asking if you need your car note paid?
Right. Nobody say I ain't gonna say...
Come on, homie. So this is what I'm saying. Nigga, not one of my homeboy mama y'all will never have to help in Texas, nigga. I'm tired. So I can say fuck whoever mama, nigga. And I kill a bitch behind me saying fuck they mama. I done helped them bitches. So somebody else helped them hoe. And I ain't fucked now, bitch, and could have fucked the bitch. So y'all go help the bitch. Since y'all got so much to say. Bitch, give me back the money then, hoe. Funk ass bitch. I ain't have to help now one of you rotten ass hoe. Bitch, my mama ain't got a bunch of kids that died. Bitch, all you hoes buried your baby. Fuck y'all pain, bitch. Give me back my goddamn money, hoe. Or suck my dick, bitch. In Chicago, fuck y'all, suck my dick, bitch. I keep a goddamn gun for whatever. Nigga, I don't give a fuck about shit.
Bada bing, all right?
Mm-hmm.
So now, and the
Right.
thing is, we didn't get the part. Let's listen from the beginning. This is the beginning.
Saying, man, I heard about this kid too. How the fuck can y'all be saying this shit? Nigga, his mama.
And I think with that part being said, the only thing that kind of like, I guess, bothers the Chicago community is like, if you go do that, you gotta do that for everybody.
I ain't gotta do that. Y'all go do it.
That's the reason.
So what was Chicago suck my dick? Because how you gonna put that on me when y'all ain't even done a little what I done?
Okay.
How you gonna dictate what I'm gonna do with my heart when you don't even have it in your heart to do it? You don't even have it in your heart to do it. How you gonna dictate my heart? And I'm saying, homie, from the knowledge I got, King Von was a killer. My mama had 2 sons locked up for murder.
All right. So you heard that part. Now there's a part where he put out the pistol. For some reason, I don't know. I thought I had that part where he put out the pistol on Buddy. So it didn't show. Oh, this is I'm supposed to get that part where he put out the pistol on Buddy. Then I didn't get that part. All right. So, but you see what he was saying, and he eventually pulled out the pistol. You know, and like I said, man, look how the man was cursing. Man, talking about they could have sucked my woo-de-woo. I'm not even gonna repeat all those disparaging things that he said, right? But you can see it's like he's provoking people, and then he's promoting snitching. So he's telling you that you should be able to provoke people. You should be able to say whatever you want to say to people, and nothing should happen to you. So at the end of the day, I don't agree with nothing. I don't agree with that. I don't agree with that. He was making a slight argument. I was agreeing with some of his argument in the beginning of his campaign, but now as things start to play out, I'm not rocking with Charleston White. I'm gonna be real with you. It looks like he just want to get away with being disrespectful. And he wants people to get away with being disrespectful.
He's getting away so far, man. He's getting away so far. But like I said, it's one thing, yeah, you may have something against somebody, and yeah, you could speak ill will of somebody if they actually did you harm in this life and they died, okay, and it don't matter to you. But they mother and this and that, if you did it out of the kindness of your heart and genuine, you could have just been silent and just say, okay, bomb. All right, man, they feel it's like that. I know my truth and keep it at that. But nah, you want to be, oh, F this, F they mama, F them female dogs of that nature, and that's a different characteristic right there. You wanna act like you're so much of a humble man and this and that. And if the right person gets the right opportunity, they're gonna take that chance to silence you just because of how you talking right now, and that sucks, bro. And your right message that could save somebody's life might not even get out there no more because you're trying to cut your own short.
Facts.